Hello everyone, this is Kathy Ahrens with the Ahrens team. Today I'd like to talk about the home buying process. At a time of so many unknowns in our world, we'd like to bring a little clarity to what this process will look like, particularly for a first-time home buyer. The first step is really to select the realtor that you'd like to work with. We at the Ahrens team would like to be that person for you. We'd love to help you find the home of your dreams. And if you select us to work with you, one of the first things we'll do is complete a needs analysis. We'll do a call with you or meet in person if possible and discuss what you're looking for in a new home. What kind of home you're looking for, what location, ballpark price point, what amenities you like to have, and any other thing that's important to you. Secondly, then we'll help you get pre-qualified with a local lender. Working with a local lender is really important because we need someone that's going to be amenable to your needs, that's going to think about what's going to work best in terms of a loan package for you if you're financing your home, and someone that we can contact at different times of the day. In a market like we're in right now, in a seller's market, we need to be able to reach someone very quickly if we're going to make an offer and need to make changes in what we're thinking in terms of price or the kind of loan that we're going to use. Once we have you pre-qualified, then it's time to begin shopping for properties. We'll start by doing that online. We'll be sending you listings. You may find listings on your own on various search apps, and then we'll ask you to evaluate those based on the criteria that you're looking for. It's very important to make sure that you only go look at properties you really are interested in so that you can narrow down your choices and not spend too much time seeing properties that really don't fit the needs that you have. You may even want to drive by some of the ones that look interesting to make sure that they're not in the location that has something undesirable that's not visible in the pictures. Once you narrow down your list and come up with properties that you think you'd be interested in and would like to see, then we can schedule times to actually go see those in person. That's the most fun, when we get to walk through these homes and evaluate, do they really have the items that you're looking for? Is it a home that you would like to buy? And typically we'll ask you that so that you can quickly evaluate, yes, this is something I'm interested in pursuing, or no, this is something that really does not meet my criteria and I just need to move on. Again, in a market like we're in today, in a strong seller's market, we often don't have a lot of time to make a decision. That's not to pressure anyone, but we just want to be realistic that if you see a home that you really like and you'd really like to pursue, often we need to make an offer within 24 hours to be able to have a chance at winning that property. Once we make an offer, we will submit all the paperwork. That's something you can sign virtually. You can do it all electronically, so it's very easy. And then we'll submit that to the listing agent and negotiate terms. We'll be discussing price, date of closing, inspections, things like that. All that goes into making an offer, and we can help you decide, what will work best in your situation. If we reach an agreement, then we actually have you sign the final version, and then we have a ratified contract. At that point, you're on your way to purchasing this home. Once we have a ratified contract, the next step is to conduct inspections. We'd like to do a home inspection to look at the structural integrity of the property to make sure there's nothing that was not visible to us as we just went through on a quick walkthrough. We'll also be inspecting all the systems in the property. We want to make sure that the plumbing, the electrical, the heating, the air conditioning, all those things are working properly. And we'll also notice what maintenance items may need to be done on the home. After the inspection, if there are any major or serious issues with the property, we can ask the seller to make those repairs before closing. They may or may not agree, and that all becomes just a second round of negotiations. Once we reach an agreement and decide that we can move forward and the seller has agreed to make whatever repairs were requested, then the next step is to move forward in the title process. We will help you select a title company that will research the property and make sure there's no liens on the property from previous owners, and to make sure it has a clear title so that you can purchase the property on your own. After that process, the lender will order an appraisal, and the appraisal is a time when the bank is going to send someone out to the property to take a look at it and determine the fair market value of that property. This is really to safeguard you as the buyer to make sure that you're not overpaying for a property, and it will determine the amount that the bank is willing to lend off of on a sales price. In this market, prices are often going higher than what the list price is to be the winning bid on a property, and so the bank wants to confirm that that really is a price that is suitable to that property and the home is really worth that much. Once the appraisal is completed, then we're well on our way towards closing, and really we just need to have all the financing approved in the end after underwriting does their job of reviewing all the documents that go along with your loan approval, and then we'll be cleared to close. At that point, all we need to do is a final walkthrough of the property and then go to closing. On the day of settlement, we really just need you to bring your identification, sign all the documents, and then you're now a new homeowner. It sounds simple, but there also really are a lot of in-depth steps involved. We'd love to help you through this process, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much. We look forward to helping you become a happy homeowner.